I always wanted to know about the genders. I was so excited when we have discussed that we are going to conduct the gender analysis. When the times came for an interview, I find it more interesting about the people perspective on gender. I understand more about the differences between gender change and gender transformative. The word that make me better understand it is culture doesn't make people, but people make the culture. I'm really happy to be a part of the gender analysis team, and I'm very proud to be able to participate in this whole gender analysis process. Thank you.
So for me, I'm very happy to learn this whole process of the gender analysis. And I have learned that the gender roles can be changed due to the economic and the health circumstances, and which is not enough to change people's belief and attitude. And we can use the gender analysis finding into our programs to address the gender gaps. Thank you.
After conducting gender analysis, I've got to know what gender means for the camp residents and the gender norms and perspectives of the majority and minority populations of a camp in safety and security, roles and responsibilities, access and control, making decisions, and livelihood and protection services. We would have never known it before if we didn't conduct it.
Okay, being a part of basic gender analysis, I found it very important point. So when a wife earns more than a husband, or we can say educated and well-paid women, more likely to experience psychological and physical abuse if the husband is not happy with that situation. So household financial management is a simple approach to mitigate this problem. Our hope is that this approach will result in better tools to help couples make financial decisions and build more satisfying relationships.
For gender basic gender analysis for Thailand team, we decided to engage the whole team since the beginning and throughout the process. And in my opinion, it's quite useful for this analysis, since we engage the field staff, the officer, since the beginning, and they take the key role in collecting the data, so we can get like the information from the one who really understand the context, and it's quite useful in the analysis process when we put the data together and clarify. The collector team, they are the one who can identify some key information and qualification and accurate for the data accuracy.
Okay, and also the result of the gender analysis, I think is very useful for our program implementation in the future. A lot of time when the program implemented in the past, we use our own assumption what will be happening for our work. But since then we have the result or the information from the gender analysis this time, it's more clear for the program to improve our service and also our assessment for the refugee as well. Thank you so much.
It is a great privilege for me to take part in this process. Through this gender analysis process, we come to know more about gender issue and gender inequality in the community. So we would like to promote the gender equality in our work. Yes.
I also find this gender analysis exercise very helpful. Through this exercise, I gain deeper understanding of the different needs, capacities, and coping strategies that men, women, boys, and girls have or face in the camp setting. And findings from this exercise will help provide recommendations that we can use to ensure that our interventions comprehensively meet the needs of everyone involved.
To conduct a gender analysis is a good opportunity for our program to hear directly from the refugees and understand how gender play a different role, how gender play a different impact to the refugee. Which is that information is very useful for us to see the gender gap and how we can implement the program to address the gender gap in the program.
With this process also that is increase our staff capacity from the knowledge and skill which is that they can apply into the program implementation and activity which is they can understand deeply to address that issue for the refugee and other beneficiaries when we provide deeply understanding on the gender.